Okay. Oh. Hey guys, we are back. We are back. We are back. Oh, we are
All
back.
right. It's been a morning.
It's been a morning, but you know what? Our team is so efficient.
They are patient.
Yes,
They're
yes,
on it.
yes. So everyone is really working hard back there, making sure our sound is right. We're looking right. We're not frozen.
Yeah.
And you guys at home are doing the same thing. And that just really shows how much this show is about all of us. You know, yes, we're on the camera, but you guys really make this show what it is. And even you guys are helping with sound and tech. You guys are a little production team in the comments.
In love, too, because y'all can be like, this show's terrible. I hate this show. That's why I don't watch shows.
Yeah, you guys are whack.
Appreciate it.
You guys are this. You guys are that.
Why did we just turn that on? No. All right. Okay, cool. All right now. We're back.
So, we just want to have some fun.
Yes.
You want to have some fun?
I want to have some fun.
All right. So, we got some Valentine's Day games. We do have our guests that are still coming. They should be here in about 20 minutes.
Yes.
We'll have them come in, and
I'm
we're
going
to
reshare this broadcast.
We
should
might
reshare.
even, let's share it. Let's share it. Let's tell our people that we're back.
Tell our people we're back. We're real back. For real.
For real.
We're back.
For real, Lucas didn't. It's like I was playing. Gonna tell everybody what you did do. We back.
What I didn't do?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be trying to blame me. She gonna try to blame me?
They popping back in. We back.
We're back. It's Valentine's Day. All right. We love everything but Spectrum Internet. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We love you guys.
Y'all can tag Spectrum in the chat and say, do better.
Spectrum, get your lives together.
At Spectrum, do better. Y'all got
everybody knows. Like my daughter, our Spectrum at home, my daughter is like, she's just like judging us. Like, there's no other options either. That's the problem. Like, there's no options in the area other than.
You know what's crazy?
Yep.
Is I tried to get Verizon home internet.
It's not in your area.
That's
how it is.
So weird.
They're not in most areas yet. I think I might be able to get it now because I have Spectrum Business, and they're like, if you get Spectrum, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's 2025, and they dominate their areas. So if you have Comcast in Columbus, say, or something, that's all you can get. If you have Spectrum here, that's all you can get. Like, you're locked in. You're got Maslin cable. That's what you can get. It's crazy.
That ain't right.
And so they can be raggedy because they like that's all you can get.
Do better.
There's no competition.
All right. So until we get people back in the chat, we're gonna play a game. All right. We're gonna just.
I don't know the game, so
it's okay. We're
do I get to play or what?
All right. So we're gonna play a Would You Rather Valentine's Day.
Okay. Edition.
And we have some other games too. We have some speed trivia.
Okay.
And we have a guess the love language.
Oh.
So I think you'll be pretty good at that.
I like that.
I'm really excited about that one because I know love language is like a big thing, but people that don't know, I can
explain it too.
Right, I know.
can break it down.
And I think it'll be fun to play the game, and people are like, I don't know what that is.
Yes.
And then we can just kind of walk through what those are.
Yes.
So we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna do the Would You Rather. All right.
Okay.
Don't read it.
Don't read it.
Don't read yours. I'm gonna read it, and then you're gonna say,
okay.
Would you rather?
Gotcha.
All right. So, would you rather receive chocolate or flowers on Valentine's?
That's a good question.
What would you like?
If it were up to me, sometimes I do like to receive the flowers in the spring meadows, but I would probably rather receive chocolate. Chocolate with nuts and things like cashews and almonds and peanuts, I like chocolate-covered pecans. It's one of my favorites from Hagee's.
I had a chocolate-covered marshmallow one time, and I was not feeling it.
I don't like anything mushy inside of my chocolate. If you give me a chocolate-covered anything if you give me a chocolate-covered raisin, a chocolate-covered gooey anything, I'm upset.
A raisin is gross.
When you get the box of assorted, not really, not since I was a kid. If I get the box of assorted chocolates like you get, and I bite into it and it got something in there, ooey gooey or ooey, I'm done with it.
I used to love, my mom used to always get us the little boxes of chocolate. Yeah. And them strawberry filled ones, Give me the fudge ones. Give me the
fudge is good. That's
the
true.
Caramel. You like caramel inside?
Caramel.
Caramel. What do you say? Caramel.
I don't know. I'm joking. I think it's caramel, but not really. I mean, maybe if I'm warned, but if I just bite into some junk, not really. No, I don't. I want nuts in there.
Really? No.
No diddy.
No diddy. Okay. You know what to say? Wait. Whoa, Lucas. I'm sorry.
What is wrong with the world today? There was nuts before there was nuts. Or
yeah,
were there? What came first, the nuts or the nuts?
It was a lot.
I said I want nuts in my chocolate.
Don't say it again.
This is real. Why does everything got to be like that? What am I supposed to call them? Is there any alternative words to nuts?
Peanuts.
Peanuts?
Yeah.
I don't want, but peanut is a certain type of nut. A peanut is a certain type of nut.
Okay.
What's a pecan? I want pecans.
Thank you.
I want pecans. Danielle's being nasty. Thank you.
I'm not.
Tiff is in the background. She said Danielle's being nasty.
I'm just.
Lori,
y'all
your daughter's being nasty. Get her. Thank you.
I'm
Nasty.
tell my mom.
I'm telling your mom. You'll
Tell
be like,
my mom.
oh my God, you just said nuts. Gross. They don't do that on Good Morning America. They don't be
Ain't
acting
Good
like
Morning
that.
America.
Oh no, somebody said
This,
nuts.
this is not.
Whatever. This is Good Night
You're
Canton.
okay. She is off.
Thank you. Thank
Dang,
you.
they're getting ready to cancel me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Let me act right.
Thank you. See, we were raised to be proper.
I want chocolate too.
You want chocolate over flowers?
I want flowers, but if it's would you rather, I gotta pick one.
DJ, blink, blink. He like,
about some Danielle Nicole. Mom.
Get her. Thank you, Lori. Thank you.
I'm about to
She
get
was
off.
raised better than that. See, gone and go. Gone and go.
I'm about to go. All right, so okay, that was good.
Would you rather? So you would rather, ladies, everybody in the comments, would you rather have chocolate? Tell us in the comments, everybody. Would you rather have chocolate or would you rather have flowers? And somebody may learn something today. So whoever was getting you a gift, they might be running.
Right?
They might be.
I love flowers. I love getting them. I love putting them in the vases and looking at them like, oh, and putting a little flower food in there. Oh,
Karina, are you on here still? Let me know.
But I love chocolate.
My wife loves flowers.
I want to eat something. I don't want
flowers. My aunt loves flowers. Tiff said flowers, I think. She said, I don't know.
I don't know. Exactly. It's a hard one. It's like, would you rather? You got to pick one. So I picked chocolate. But, I would like flowers and chocolate. But if what
about some
flowers.
chocolate flowers?
Everyone wants flowers.
Flowers, okay. Okay. Maybe because you can buy yourself chocolate anytime. But when you get flowers, it's like, man, he thought of me to do something kind of out of the norm. You can get chocolate at the gas station.
Liv, you can't do that. You
can't
get
chocolate
the chocolate and
flower combo.
It's would you rather.
What is this, the lunch line? You're like, give me both.
All right.
It's
next one.
Deal.
Next one.
Liv said it's all
would you rather go on a fancy dinner or would you rather go on a fun, adventurous date?
I need to be asking you these questions. It's kind of boring to
ask
a
me.
guy. Would you rather go on a fancy dinner or a fun, adventurous date?
All right. Advertising date, sis.
Tiff wants to go. Tiff is heavy in the marketing game with us. She's been with us too long.
Oh my God! All right, so this one is actually hard because
Liv says
I'm a
fancy
Libra
dinner.
and I love balance. So like, I love getting dressed up and getting all cute and going to a fancy dinner, but it's not my thing. Like literally, as I'm sitting there, I'm be ready to get out of them clothes and put some sweatpants
Are you
on.
serious?
I'm so serious. Like when I get dressed up, like it's cute for the moment, but after my feet get to hurting or I'm ready to I'm done.
Bro.
So.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I would.
See a song.
But adventurous, like, all right. So have you ever seen a little sky dinner thing where they have dinner in the sky?
Yeah.
Like, let's
would
do
you
that.
do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's both.
I would definitely do that.
Interesting.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah. So
everyone's saying fancy dinner. Okay, fancy dinner. My mom
Where's
said
your
fun
fun
adventurous day. See, like on Valentine's Day, I don't even know because tomorrow I'm going to go do a boxing thing. So like,
I know.
Is that,
But maybe it's a mix. You know what I always thought was the coolest thing? I love this about a girl. I think a girl, I've been married a long time, but I used to judge this. And my wife is like this, so I love this about her.
Okay.
But like, okay, when I was younger and like meeting girls, if I saw a girl, like you meet a girl, you look in her car, if she had heels and gym shoes in her backseat, I was in love.
Shut up. That is so funny.
It was so dope. It was like, you do both. Like, you can switch it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go be fancy.
Yep.
And we can go kick it or go walk or go do whatever.
That's
Corinne for
nutshell.
real all day.
Her
closet is like that. Like, she's
literally,
super athletic.
She will put it on. Either way.
Yeah. And it's not even like, you don't even got to go, like, we ain't got to go run. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you can put on some gym shoes, because we love going for walks and just being out doing something fun.
Yes, but she's so diverse. She
but
looks cute
she is
both ways. Like she looks
dressy.
cute when she like get her little hat on and some cargo pants or something. Like but Korean's always been a fashion girl. She just knows how to like accessorize and put stuff on.
Yep.
So I can definitely see that.
Definitely.
Like I've seen that. I've seen her all the way super duper fancy.
I think that's cool. I think if I'm a relationship advice guy, right? I would tell a lot of girls to challenge themselves in that way. If that is them, to not feel like they got to show up as one or the other to their guy. Like some girls are like always in those heels, thinking the guy is thinking like he's going to be mad when you pull out them flip-flops out of your bag. He's not. He'd rather walk with you and spend more time with you than to have you hurting, right? So he don't care. He liked to see how your legs looked when you was walking in them heels and that looked good or whatever. But when you took the shoes out the bag, he also wasn't offended. Yeah. Or you got your gym shoes in the car, he wasn't offended. So I love dates, period. I like going out to eat though. Yeah. The thing I like about going out to eat is I like the one-on-one time. I'm like a intimacy. Like intimacy to me is like looking in somebody's eyes, talking to them. So that I like that. Yeah. The adventure is cool, but I might not get to know you.
I just want this there for the food. I'm not gonna lie. We ain't gotta talk. I just there for the food. What's the special?
Me so much of Verlinda Bennett, everybody. This girl reminds me of Verlinda Bennett every day.
What is the lunch dinner special?
What are we eating? He like, what you want to talk about? She like, this food right
here. How good it is. Like, Liv said she's gonna go to K-Pot. And the first time DJ and me went to K-Pot, I just couldn't believe how good it was. Like, and I don't eat.
Is the one about the mall?
Yes.
It's right there now.
I don't eat meat. And they had this mushroom soup. Oh, it's so good. It does not top Sukhothai.
Okay, that Sukhothai is real.
Vegetable whatever.
Pho
is amazing.
When you got that, you said what?
The fuck?
You said what
the fuck? All right, ask me the last one.
Okay, the last one is 3.
Look at me, I made these questions up.
Ask me the last one. Okay, fast. Wait,
hey, Asia. Hey, Brooklyn McDaniels. Your mom will be on soon.
Oh, here we go. Okay, last one. Would you rather, everybody participate in the comments, would you rather write a love letter or make a love playlist? So for your significant other, would you rather write them a love letter or make a love playlist?
I'd rather write a love letter. Okay. But I've gotten a love playlist to me before.
What was on there?
Huh? I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even
So those
remember.
songs are out.
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? All right. I'm about to show my age.
Are you about to talk?
I'm about to show my age.
Show your age.
I'm about to show my age.
Because Liv made you feel older.
It's okay. You know what? I embraced it because people used to be like, I'm about to show my age. And I'm like, I ain't old enough to say that, but I am.
You are now. You 30.
So nowadays, kids would probably get a love a playlist sent to them, like an Apple Music. Share my playlist. Happy Valentine's Day, which
now
was
you
really
show your
cute.
age, girl. Tell them what they was doing.
Yes,
talk about it.
Actually, had gotten to a little thing. Me and my little thing broke up, and he decided to apologize to me with a burned CD.
Oh, let's go.
And
that's love right there. Crazy. That is love right there. He burned you a CD.
Oh my God, I'm showing my age.
That's real love, man.
That's wild. All right.
That was real love back in the day.
Asia, I'm sending him a Forbes.
She is Aaliyah.
I'm writing it. Matter of fact, DJ don't know, but I already wrote him one. It's in my notes. I wrote my man a poem actually.
For today?
Yeah.
Can we read it?
No.
Can you read a little bit of it?
No, because I
Can we hear a little bit of it live? A little bit of it. She might read us a little bit of her 4-page letter live today. Okay, that would be super sweet. What's up, LaJuana? What's going on? She said playlist. What's up, Talia? Talia said letter. Darla said playlist. What else? What we got? Lori said letter. Asia said letter. Olivia said letter. Okay. I'm thinking, see, here's what would probably be better in my situation. My wife would probably, I'm trying to think what she would prefer. I don't know. I want to say my wife would prefer a letter, and I would prefer a playlist.
Really?
But my wife is not one for a lot of words, so I probably need to keep that letter short, because I'd be talking a lot. So she'd be like, can you write that on a Post-it, brother? So I can write it quick.
I'm not reading this to you guys.
But I love
very
music.
Personal.
Let me read a little bit of it.
No, it's really personal.
When I run my fingers through your hair.
The poem?
She just wrote it today.
Yeah, I didn't write it today. I wrote it the other day.
She wrote it in the car this morning.
I did not.
It says, I saw that one part. It said, when I run my fingers through your hair.
It gets stuck.
It gets stuck. That's messed up.
Sorry, D. Sorry, no.
Hey, Kareem, would you rather a love letter or a playlist? Would you rather me write you a love letter or send you a playlist? She knows I'd probably be a playlist. And my daughter and her friend boy, they are music. They are. My daughter and her friend boy are such music people. He came over yesterday, and they took the record player into the living room and sat and had a record player. I'm like, what 16-year-olds are sitting with a record player in the living room? And then they watch Dreamgirls. These little musical kids, man.
Makes sense.
Super musical, man.
Yeah.
It's a musical.
Oh, that is sweet. Let me see. What's the comments talking about? Happy Love Day, Lashana.
Happy Love Day.
All right. Oh, yes. Liv, did you call me old?
What's up, Jessica?
Did you call me old?
Who did?
Not okay. Liv.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
She ain't never heard of burnt CDs. She ain't never heard of that.
So
she was like,
crazy.
Liv is like, I heard about it in history class.
That is so crazy. There's somebody did this skit, right? And then people were sitting outside, a lyrical playlist. I thought that's right.
Let's go, babe.
Did you say her friend boy all the time, Mom? That's all she is. All you said.
Friend boy. That's what he is.
What'd she say? I wrote Keys a letter in an Avengers notebook when we first started dating, and he still has it. That is
good job,
so
Keys.
sweet. And then she said he made her several songs.
He can sing. He can write. He can make music. Keys can do everything. Keys can build stuff. The boxing dude can build stuff. Dude can sing, rap, make music, make beats, DJ.
Oh, that's so cool.
The dude is so talented. Aww. And Keys is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
You're going to get slammed on V-Day, Danny.
What's that?
Because you said run his fingers through his hair. I said it gets
stuck. Right. It gets stuck. It ain't right. A lyrical playlist. Gotcha.
Oh, man. All right, you guys. So let's get into it. Now, that was really fun. Would you rather? Thanks, you guys, for playing with us. We're going to do a speed trivia game real quick. Y'all ready? I told you we're going to hop on and have some fun. We was having some difficulties earlier, but now we're going to just have fun. We have two guests coming in later. You guys are going to love what they talk about, but let's get into it. All right, so Valentine's Day speed trivia. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So
I've never heard these
you guys in the chat, you guys you're gonna answer these questions, okay? I think I want to give away a gift card. I want to give away a gift card to a restaurant. It might not be a fancy restaurant, but it's still something for.
Yeah, you might be getting buffalo wings, but still. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be wild.
Hey.
They gonna be buffalo wings nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be wild wings, but they gonna be buffalo wings nonetheless.
That's all we got.
You gonna be licking your fingers on your date. You be like, girl, you look good.
If y'all like Penn Station, I got that too.
Right. We got all the Penn Station you can stand. All right?
Literally.
Go ahead and get you some fries.
All right.
Hey, wait, real quick. Hey, man, shout out to you.
Me?
And the team.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
For putting together this beautiful set. This is different.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but this is not our normal set. We are sitting in front of our green screen, and you guys made this beautiful background. I don't know if we can zoom out real quick here, Liv, and show you guys this beautiful backdrop. We have our sponsors here. Jessica Danielle Nails is over here. They didn't quite fit. We got our newest sponsor over here.
Legacy Dumpsters. Legacy Dumpsters.
Shout out to my guy Brian Flowers and Canton Junk Cars. If you got a car that ain't just been sitting there forever, we just found out from the city they are coming to tow those cars that have been sitting there. They put a little tick on it and they check to see if it's moved in a while. And if it don't, they put it in the impound. And getting it out the impound probably gonna cost you more than what it's worth. So why not get some cash for that clunker?
Yeah.
Cash for clunkers. They did that once. Our guy at Canton Junk Cars will come give you cash for that car that's just been sitting there. So get your cash today at Canton Junk Cars. And if you need a dumpster because you're doing some spring cleaning, a clean out, or you have a property, reach out to our guy at Legacy Dumpsters as well.
She said she got some leftover Valentine's Day cards from the kids we can give to our winners.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Up.
All right, y'all. Let's see if y'all know this, okay? What Roman god is Cupid based on? Do you know that? Do y'all know that? Don't look at the shelf, though.
I'm not looking. What Roman god?
What Roman god? No, you need to know it. I don't got multiple choice, baby.
There got Google.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of stuff. I don't know. I don't know my Roman gods that well.
You don't know your Roman gods?
Don't know my Roman gods.
You should know your.
Well.
I just seen someone say that the world has been so hard that she hasn't done her British accent in a long time.
Oh man, the world is hard.
And it was like I wanted to laugh,
that's real.
but I was like, it has been real tough out here lately.
Right.
But now it's kind of funny.
Because when life is good, you do your British accent.
Huh?
Is that right?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, what's for dinner? I don't know.
It's okay.
I'm going to say.
Okay. You said, but I don't know my guys. That's not right.
I'm going to say, like.
It's not right, Jess, but it's okay.
Man, I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I want to say like Eros or somebody, but that ain't nobody.
That's right.
You lying. You
I'm
trying to
not
keep
lying.
a straight face.
That's right.
You lying.
I'm not lying. That's the answer.
Why do y'all have to hype him up?
You are lying. That is crazy.
Hey, yeah.
That is.
My mom looked that up. She didn't know that.
That is.
I know she didn't know that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You just know stuff like that.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, I don't know that at all. I didn't even know that was a Greek god.
Yeah.
I just was like, that's the only thing I could think of. And I was like, that's not even a real thing. So I wasn't going to say it.
Cupid. Well, you don't win.
I'm sorry, everybody. I can't help it. My team and the production staff is over there going crazy, especially Liv.
Chat real quiet, Brooke. Chat, Brooke.
Real
the
quiet,
chat was
right?
real quiet.
Shout out to Brooklyn. She like, nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
No, nobody. At least they wasn't Googling it. At least they was being
Nah,
honest.
my
They
mom
was standing
definitely
firm.
Googled that, for sure. All right, so what is the most popular flower given on Valentine's Day?
I think that's
I know we're
easy
not going
one.
to answer that.
Oh, y'all go for it.
That's
not
Greek,
us, but y'all
not
go for it.
Roman.
Oh, okay. That's a Greek guy. That's what
You're
you said.
right.
What did you say?
I said Roman.
Did you?
I don't know why.
Did you say Roman? We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant.
Oh my God.
We knew what you meant. Is it
Okay.
Roman?
What kind of roses, though? It can't just be roses. It can't just be roses. It has to be a type of rose. I'm not just accepting roses.
People in the studio are answering.
They're giving
and
the
getting
answers in the
upset,
studio,
But you
like-
can't hear it. They can't hear you.
And they literally have a chauffeur
I
over
know,
there
right?
with
They
the
typed it in
answers.
hard.
I'm trying to get somebody to
They're so
win a gift
competitive.
card.
I know,
my
they did.
production team is over here
going
giving out
hard.
answers. They're going
Chat is
hard,
quiet. All
right?
there they go. Here
All
they
right,
go.
Miss Darla, I'm giving that
Yes.
to you. I'm sorry.
Right,
Red roses are the most common flower that people get on Valentine's
You know, a dozen
Day.
red roses are kind of expensive.
They are.
I don't know that. I always think women don't know how much a dozen red roses
Oh, no.
cost.
We know.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Ain't nobody
know.
going to. Don't say that. Our production team over there trying to cross the picket line. That was before. No, that was before. No, I'm talking about before. You could go to Target last year, but not this year.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay, so this is speed trivia, so I'm moving on, y'all.
All right, let's go.
All right, what is the second most popular gift after chocolate that people get on Valentine's Day? That was dumb.
That was dumb.
I'm going to skip that.
Let's skip that one. I was like, we keep circling the same tree. I think
All right,
today
I
is-
have a really good one, though. This last one was really good.
She wants ripe roses.
What
and sunflowers.
chemical
Not
in the
sunflowers.
brain is known as the love hormone? That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
Oh, perfume was, see, people was giving out different answers.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good
Chocolate,
one.
Perfume.
I hope I got
I
some
think I know
perfume
the
today.
thing in the brain.
Miss Janina's here.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna write down my guess without looking.
All right, so what is...
I don't know if I spelled it right,
Oh,
but that's
your
what I
pen
think
didn't
it
work.
is. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
Is this
not
it?
serotonin,
Is that
Asia,
what
but
it
that's
is?
a great guess. That is correct, Lucas.
I'm so smart. I got
Not
it right.
serotonin, but that's a great guess. Great guess.
I got it
What
right.
chemical
I'm
in the
guessing.
brain is also known as the love hormone?
I know my love hormones.
You didn't know that one.
I thought you said this was it.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right.
You didn't know that
in.
one.
I'm going in. All right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We
All
got it. We
right,
got it.
Lashana.
Lashana got it.
She got it
Oxytocin,
right.
not to be confused with Oxycontin.
Oh,
Oxytocin. Darla got it too.
Oxytocin. Yes, yes.
Oxytocin.
That is the answer. And honestly, I don't know who won. I don't know if anybody.
Lashana was first. Or is
Lashana
it?
was first, but the whole game.
Oh, the game is over.
Okay, that's the last question.
Man, we have the worst gaming skill. We gotta get our game up for real. We gotta get.
It was supposed to be speed trivia, and
I know.
the chat was quiet. That's
Do we give out 2 prizes or something? Was it
we
2
can.
winners? or
It's
something?
fine. I'll give out 2 prizes. Miss Darla.
I mean, you giving it out for
and
my
Miss
gift cards.
Lashana.
You know, you like I'll give out 2
First of
prizes.
all,
I'll just give out
we
6
won
prizes.
that as a team.
Oh, did we? I feel
Yes.
like it was my money when it. No,
Okay,
just
maybe it was your money,
Okay, you're right. We won it.
but we probably made that money as a team.
You're right. True. Good point.
Yeah, thank you.
I was
And
close.
we were there working.
We were.
Yeah,
We were.
man. And it was for a good cause.
It was, and we did want to give some
Saxy
away.
Rob. We won this gift basket at
We
Saxy
did.
Rob, and we've been giving everything away.
We have.
We paid, so you spent your money
True.
on this basket, and I think I took some gas cards, but that's it.
I think I gave some. I
Tiff
gave
might
everybody
have
a little
got-
something.
Everybody got a
You
little
ain't get
something.
nothing?
She said we were big froze.
She got some Dunkin'.
Stop it.
Tiffany.
Somebody said we were big froze.
Nicole
it was froze. All right.
Williams is
All right.
loved.
Before our guests come on,
She's so loved.
we have one more game. All right. Before the guests come on, we have one more game, and it's called Guess the Love Language.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
Guess the love language before our guests come on.
Agent
Um, I ain't getting nothing.
She ain't
Sorry,
getting
sis.
nothing.
Sharing is caring. All right.
Right.
So we're gonna be doing guess the love language. I'm gonna read a scenario,
Ooh.
and you guys are going to
Ooh,
guess
I like
which
this.
love language it is.
This is my kind of game.
Okay. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Chat.
All right, let me explain the love languages
Chat.
real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. Phenomenal book. If you've never read it, get it today. If you're in a relationship and you don't know your person's love language, it could change your whole relationship because you're probably loving them the way you want to be loved, and it may not be the way they want to be loved. So it's like you speak English, they speak Spanish. We just don't understand each other. Yeah, because you speak different languages. So, and you're frustrated with them because you're like, I'm doing everything I know to do. Yes, you're speaking Spanish. And they just don't understand that language of love. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. You just didn't know. Okay? So, The 5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. Great, great book. They also have the 5 Love Languages of children and teens and everything.
Boom.
So, check
All right.
that out.
Y'all
too.
ready?
5 Love Languages are words of affirmation, which means people who like to hear you're doing a good job, you look good, appreciate you.
Don't give them
A
all. Don't
fir-
give them all the sauce. Okay.
Can
go
I tell
ahead,
them what they are? So how can you guess them if you don't know what they are?
I don't want y'all to know.
Okay, words of affirmation, quality time. People like, it's not quantity of time, not like I need 6 hours tomorrow. It's quality. Like when we're out to eat, don't just eat. Let's talk. Let's spend time. Let's intimacy. Let's spend time together. Quality time, physical touch. Physical touch is not sex. Physical touch is people who like to hold hands and just touch or cuddle or be close.
I like that.
Yeah, it might. it
DJ's
might
been
lead
laying
to
with me
more,
lately,
but
and I just been rubbing his head.
physical touch.
I don't know what my love language is though.
You may have, a lot of people have more than one, or you have like a primary and a secondary.
Hi, Janelle.
What's up, Janelle? That's my sister. Physical
sister?
touch, kind of. It's family.
Okay.
Words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service. Acts of service are people who like it when somebody helps them out around the house or like clean up. A dude come over, take out your trash, and you be like, that's my man. A dude work on your car, and you be like, I fell in love with the mechanic. You always fall in love with the mechanic because you like acts of service, okay?
I
or
think
a
I'm an
guy
acts
and a
of
girl,
service
when a
kinda
woman
girl.
is cooking, and you're like, man, I just love her. Even if she can't cook good, you be like, I don't know. It's just the fact that she's trying. It's because you like acts of service, or they do things for you. You notice it. Now, a woman might like acts of service, so she's doing things for you, and the dude don't even notice. And you like, he don't even care that I'm doing all this stuff for him. Well, maybe his love language is words of affirmation, and he really wants you to say something positive, and you're like, I don't got time to be pumping up your head. You know, I'm doing these things for you. But what he needs is words of affirmation or quality time or physical touch. And the last one is gifts. And gifts does not mean expensive gifts. It just means thoughtful gifts. People wear gifts just like gifts. So
Love
words
it.
of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and gifts are the 5 love languages. She's going to give us some scenarios, and you have to guess one of the 5. Lori said hers is words of affirmation.
All right, ready? Your partner surprises you by
Awesome.
doing all the chores without asking. Which love language?
Type
is
it in the
that?
chat.
Type that in the chat.
Which love,
chat.
they surprise you by doing all the chores without you asking.
Chat.
What love language would that hit on there? Type it in the chat. Type it fast. Let us know. They surprise you by doing all the chores, all the dishes.
Yes.
They sweep all the floors.
I love that though. Like when I come in the house, like especially after a long day, I come in and and if y'all didn't, I love incense. I love the smell of incense. I always have. I love a good incense. I will go to the hoodest of stores to buy
will
the
you?
best incense. I will.
Okay.
I love incense. Somebody selling incense, I'm getting them. I have
They could be on
all.
the corner, whatever.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care. I'm
don't
getting
care.
them. I got all type of little trinkets to put my incense in. I love incense. So
Love it.
but when I come home and DJ is like washing dishes, I smell the cooking and I smell the incense and it's all
You
clean
be in
out. I
love?
do nothing. I'm like,
You
that's
love
my
my
man.
man. Sit down.
I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
All right. We got some answers. Let's make sure. Is that the first person who put it in there?
My mom or
No,
Lashana? Oh wait. Oh shoot.
Well,
Darla.
scroll,
oh my gosh,
producers.
Laura. Aisha.
Scroll.
Everyone's going crazy right
Let's
now.
see. Okay,
All right.
here we go. Okay.
I think Laura was first.
Laura
was
what's
first.
up? What's
yes.
up?
Acts of service.
Yes.
All right, Kareem. I know you know this girl.
Acts of service.
Yes. So
Laura,
acts of service
Kareem.
was correct. Good job, you
Hey,
guys.
Kareem,
Y'all
I put that
learning
table
something.
together with you, didn't I, girl?
I seen that video. That was so cute.
Did she put the video up?
Yeah, I said, look at
Oh.
Lucas in his little slippers trying to.
Did I have my little slippers on?
You did.
My slippers is too big. My daughter pointed that out the other day.
Yeah, they was flapping off the back of your
I
foot.
ain't even a slipper person. I got these slippers. My daughter was like, them slippers is too big. I was like, true. I don't even know about no slippers. I don't even know where I get them from. But, yeah, I came
Love
home. I
it.
was super tired, and we put that table together.
Wait, what?
Because Brandon put
why'd
that
you
same
say
table.
that?
Brandon put that same table together here for us.
I'm-
It took him 6 weeks. I thought it was like having a baby. So I
Not
was like,
too-
Kareem,
not
it's
too
going to
much
take
for my
us
boy.
6 weeks.
Not so much of my
I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for it. And it
Not
took
so
us
much
about
on
12
Brandon.
minutes. I'm
I
just
got
playing,
a
I'm just
soft
playing.
spot for Brandon. Not
I know,
so much
no, he
for
did
my
his
boy.
thing. He did his thing. He did his thing.
I can't do it like the new generation does it.
He
I
did
got
a
the
heart-
old school heart.
He did a heart thing with a middle
I
finger because he
got
was putting the
the-
middle finger at me and the
I
heart
don't
at
know
you.
how to.
It was weird.
Do
It was
that
really
one
weird.
that the
He was
kids
like,
do. Because I don't do gang signs. Okay,
I know
do
that
this.
gang like.
I don't
it's
know
weird.
the gang, the love gang.
It's weird.
I don't.
Lots of
But-
people guessed.
They did.
Acts of
They
service,
did great.
you're right.
Yes.
Now, do you think about this? Don't just let this be a game. If somebody in your life, this could be your teenage child who is acts of service, and you'd be like, I'll be buying them gifts, and they don't appreciate it. They might like it if you help them clean their room, and that might blow your mind to think, I should never help them clean their room. But that might give you time to talk to them and learn them and get to know them because that's going to make them feel loved. Like, and that may sound strange to you, but that's real. I went through that book with my teenage daughter. She was going through some stuff, Shanti, when she was a teenager, and it helped us bond because I realized what she needed. So check that out. Check that out. Check that out. All right.
So the next
What was he
one,
on to?
great job, guys. Great job. So the next one is you receive an unexpected handwritten love letter.
Aw,
What is that?
I like that. Unexpected handwritten love letter. Is that words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, or gifts? Which one do you think it is? Which one is it?
Which one? Which one? So you receive an unexpected handwritten love letter. What is that? Is that acts of service? Is that words of affirmation? Is that quality time? Is that a gift? Is that a gift? That's a good question.
It's a good question.
Is it a gift? What's up, LaTony? Happy Valentine's Day, Tony. Tony yesterday went and took his daughter some Valentines to their school, and he said that they'll always know that I'm always going to be their special guy. And that
You
made
had a
me-
little tear in your
I
eye.
did.
I see you.
I
That
got
was
a little
good, though.
choked up because I just
That's
thought
a
that
good-
was so.
that's a good man.
That's a great man.
That's a great man.
And I just, as a girl, as a woman, like receiving that type of love from your dad is just 10 out of 10.
Priceless.
It's priceless, and it just did something to me. I
Yeah.
love that, and because a lot of the times, dads, I'm not a dad, but a lot of men just got this stigma against y'all, like that y'all not involved, that y'all don't have that emotional side, or you guys, maybe even just think that it might just be corny. You ain't doing all that, or y'all, not y'all, but a lot of men just will brush stuff off and deem it as not important. But to a little girl, that is important, and that is so special. And if she doesn't know it now, she will later.
Absolutely.
So love that. Keep it up. You're setting the tone. I love that a lot.
I love it.
All right, so we said words of affirmation. You guys are correct. I almost tried to trick y'all. I'm like, is it a gift? Did y'all get a gift? A little love letter? That was a gift. Tiff looks so cute. Y'all should see her outfit.
She is. Tiff, come over here.
Come over here,
your
Tiff. Show me your outfit.
girl.
Show me your outfit. She's over there stretching. I was like,
Come
oh.
on over.
Come on over, baby.
Woo!
Happy Valentine's
They can't
Day!
see it. Wait, they can't see the. Can they see the flower? Look, the
Man,
hearts.
they
Look,
can't
she
see the
got the
hearts.
little.
Show the shoes.
She got the man.
Show
It's
the
washed out.
shoes.
But
Shoe
she got
check.
the shoe check. She got
Dang,
shoes. She got
she
pink.
washed out.
There you go. There y'all go. There y'all go. Look at
Cheerleader.
she still doing that. Woo! She still got it.
So washed out.
It's okay. But
I think
there are
there's so
little
much-
hearts.
Oh, I pointed to the wall.
There's little
It's
hearts
so
on there.
green back
And she
there.
got to sit against the black chair, maybe.
Blend in with the wall.
I know
literally
she can.
can.
Sit against the black chair, maybe they can see it there.
Hi guys.
Look at that. Let's
Is
get
it? It's like you can see it a
kinda-
little bit. You can see it a
There's
little
hearts
bit.
on here.
Washed
These are
out.
hearts.
It's cute.
These are all hearts. And
Cute.
yes.
All right.
Let's
Y'all ready?
Tiff can finish this game with us.
Great.
Let's go.
All right. So the last one is you and your partner get to spend the evening together, having a deep conversation, watching a movie, whatever.
Do you like
That's
that
my
too?
love language.
Is
That's
it
what we
really?
do on
Really?
the daily.
Is that right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
but what do you think it is?
You guys tell us in the chat. But
tell us in the chat. That's
words
your
of
love language? I think words of affirmation is like top, but then like
for you,
acts of service is second. Yeah.
So you like it when people are like, when DJ's like, you look so nice.
I love it.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna just die.
Do you like it, Danny? You're funny though.
Just die.
You're a pretty girl, but you don't care that you don't seem overly flattered when people tell you you're pretty. You're very modest, but you do really appreciate that from DJs. Do you really appreciate it from anybody?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
You don't understand, like, even being pretty, how much you don't get told. That
Really?
You're pretty.
I tell you you're pretty all the time, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I do.
But I feel like
Yeah,
we're
you
coming
do.
out to an era now that girls are trying to be girls, and like there are a lot of girls
Supporting
out
each
here now.
other.
I love
supporting each
that,
other.
and
That's good.
I love it so much, and I love that we do that
Yeah.
because you know I'm a Beyonce fan, and there was a song that she had about just girls being brought up to compete against each other,
Right.
and I'm just glad that we're like just killing that whole like thing because we are stronger when we work together,
Yeah.
and we are very powerful beings, and I just feel like we do ourselves an injustice when we're like competing with each other, or we're like, oh, look what she, or just what. I just don't like it. Like I don't like it. It
I think
gives
it's
like
insecurities,
it gives
honestly.
it gives mean girl,
Yeah.
does.
and like
It gets insecure. That's true.
Yeah.
it's definitely insecure, and I feel like
you
that's
can have
what
the basic thing.
that's what it gives.
Your lashes are so cute today, girl.
that's
like,
all you got.
just
Like for real, we
boost me
can
up.
hype each other up
Yeah.
because sometimes it's hard being a woman. Like it's
We have to do so
really
much.
hard.
There's
like
so much
and
upkeep.
I know it's hard being a man. And
Yeah.
I never try
I
to
think
like
guys take it for granted. I think
Yeah.
we take.
Y'all do.
I think we take for granted saying it enough, and I think often, especially to our significant other, we think they've heard it so much, and we think they're tired of hearing it, or they've heard it enough, or we failed to do so many other things we were supposed to do that it feels cheap. It's like my wife is gorgeous, right? And I could stare at her all day and be like, "You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful." But if I didn't like take out the trash, if I'm running through my mind like, did I do all the things that I was supposed to do?
yeah.
Because I'm like, dang, like this is cheap. Like I'd be feeling like that. Maybe I'm wrong though. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to calculate that or not fail to do it because I mean, first of all, my wife is beautiful, and now she set up this beautiful space in our home, and it's amazing to look at her in her studio.
I know. I wanna
I
see
think
it.
I took a little video of it.
You did. But the
She
video
looks like
don't
a star. She
vibe.
looks like I don't even know how to describe
She
it.
had a
but
whole little store
it
downstairs.
fits her
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
she
So
is
cool.
that star. She is that person, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
And I talk about her all the time. You know, yesterday at that thing I talked about her. I did not plan to talk about her. I can't help it.
I was getting ready to say something like, well, you didn't plan to talk about a lot of things.
I don't know. The rest of that was on my list. The rest of that was in my
sounds
notes.
about right
The
with
rest of that was in
Lucas.
my
But you
notes.
did do a great job at that. You definitely worked that in really well.
Yeah.
You did. Talked about her and her bookmarks and just the power of social media because that was what it was all about.
But it is important. But okay, so you said that. So that was quality time. Was that quality time? Was that what that was? People are guessing.
Tiff, what
quality
did you think
time.
it was?
I'm going quality time.
Yeah. Yes, it was. It was quality time. You said that's your love language.
Yes.
Because you're a big. First of all, I believe it because I think Tiff went and bought a new couch just so that she could be more comfortable
Yeah.
and lay down on
And
it.
I literally go home every day and lay on my couch.
And when the kids come
Oh
over,
my
she puts
gosh.
a sheet over.
Oh no!
all.
Don't mess up my couch. Like I
Put the
understand
sheet over
the
all of
old
the
folks
pillows.
with the
Plastic, with the
plastic
la-
on the
no,
floor and the
that's
couch.
funny.
I get it, cause my nephews and I'd be like, that was me. I let them just run around my house. However, can't
But
blame
now
them.
you
But
got
now I'd be
something-
like, bruh, y'all are getting too grown. Get off my furniture.
And
Why are
dirty.
you jumping on my couch?
Fingers is
Yeah.
dirty. Nail,
Yeah, you could pop me
Yeah.
a movie and some food, and we'd be good.
That's
Yeah.
what I told my wife
Quality
tonight.
time.
All
The
night.
restaurants and things are so packed.
So
I
packed.
said, why don't we? And she's been so busy. I was like, why don't we just stay in, get some food?
How
we're
often
gonna
do
go
you
out
get to
tomorrow.
do that, though?
We don't.
Definitely
Me
you
and
guys.
her,
Like, you guys are always running.
never.
Like, that's actually a peaceful
It is.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your favorite one.
Yes, right.
Yeah, all of
yeah.
that. So
That's right.
my
Yeah.
Valentine Day plans tonight, which we did skip a huge sports segment. So I do want to make sure you guys know this before we bring our guests on and go into our mentor stark moment. Tiff, thanks for joining us. You can stay right here though. You don't gotta leave yet. But tonight there is a basketball game. I know it's Valentine's Day. I will be in the building with my kids and my
Okay.
man. We will be
Okay.
at the basketball game. There is a basketball game happening tonight against Holben at the Field House, Bulldogs against Hoban.
Aren't the
now,
tickets cheaper too?
What's happening is
that is great.
you can pay $10 to get 4 people in.
That's
Wow.
So
amazing.
me, DJ, Raymond, Sunny, we're all getting in tonight for $10.
And it's like, why can't you go? There's
Yes.
nothing else to do. You're gonna go
Literally.
get your dinner.
It's
do whatever
cold.
you do.
Right.
Go to the game.
Go to the game.
And it's senior night.
Oh,
That's
yes.
I'm so
Awesome.
excited because if y'all don't know, I was a cheer coach, you know, and some of the girls I had in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, they're now getting ready to graduate.
Oh, wow.
And they
I feel
so,
old now.
Yeah, so
Like, I just never
actually
felt old
Miss
until
Cliffy
Till now,
is
that was the
here.
moment.
She's here. She's back there with Janine, and they're gonna come on. And actually, Miss Cliffy's daughter is one of the debutantes in the Cotillion, and she's a McKinley cheerleader. So she'll be on the court tonight celebrating senior night, and we are going to fill the Field House with love and us. Okay, so it's Valentine's Day. I think I have a flyer if we want to pop it up real quick. But tonight, make sure y'all go out to the Field House, okay?
Right.
Even if we don't, it's all good.
We got that look from our producer, like, I don't know.
It's okay. No worries.
okay.
No worries.
It might
no
be
worries.
there,
There we
might
go.
not.
There we go. Yep.
There it is.
Yep. Yep.
It
Yep.
is.
No, it's not. No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
McKinley
But shout out to
champs,
them, though.
right
Federal
there.
League champs,
Field
though.
House.
Shout out to them.
Shout out
She
to,
got us here to
it's an
Federal League.
excellent.
Shout out to them. Coach Spoon and the boys.
Fill the Field House.
Shout out to them.
Fill the Field House, okay?
Tonight,
Fill the Field
$10.
House.
Four people
$10
get in.
for up to 10 people. It's senior.
And that's gonna be a good
night.
game
That
against
is.
Yes,
Hoban
it
is
is a
always
good
good.
game.
Yes.
It's at 6:45, y'all. Last week, I kind of was a little late. I didn't get to go because I thought it started at 7 like all of them, but it's 6:45. So make sure y'all are in the building, okay? Please wear your red and black, it says, and come and show out. It's a night of love and basketball,
Love
okay?
and basket.
All right, before we bring our guests on, we're going to do a quick Mentor Stark moment. Shout out to Mentor Stark and Lori Moline, and also our girl, Olivia Hunter. We'll see you guys real quick.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Olivia with Mentor Stark and Lucas Live Media, and welcome to today's Mentor Stark Mashup. In honor of Black History Month, this week, Lighthouse Ministries welcomed Dr. Charles Bowman, author of The Adventure of Charlie, Labels, and his wife Eddie Bowman to the after-school program. Shared his inspiring story with students, emphasizing the importance of self-worth and identity. Hannah's House recently hosted their Night the Light Gala, which was a huge success. This evening featured dinner, games, raffles, and auctions, all aimed to raising money for their prevention programs. Events like these provide essential resources for young people in our community to grow and succeed. So thanks to Hannah's House 119 for putting on this event, and congratulations for all of its success. Be sure to follow Mentor Stark on Facebook and Instagram at Mentor Stark, and visit our website at mentorstark.org for the latest program and resource updates.
Absolutely. Bring it up there. I think whoever wants to say whatever. Yeah, you're not making the rules. Actually, have Miss Denise here.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm going to say this.
I love it. Bringing the love.
Wait a minute, Mike, Judd, don't be asking me no hard.
Oh, we
Ain't
are.
no hard
We got all
question.
your daughters on here watching too.
Your
so-
daughter is on here. 50 seconds.
We're excited to have y'all. I know.
I didn't even get to give you no love, Luke.
I know.
I know, right?
Love
There we go.
yours.
It's fine.
There you
It's
go.
fine.
Are all our mics on and on, like lights on?
Nope, you're good. You're good.
Coming to the stream? Okay.
I'm going to lay that down.
All right.
And make sure we're ready with the wide angle.
Senior night,
Mine,
Yes.
senior night.
got
All
my
of that.
buttons on, I'm
I
ready.
know that's right.
Valentine's Day. Yes, all that.
I'm over here liking the video from the Lucas Live Media page. Lord help me.
I'll keep this just like this. Or
Yes.
should I do this?
You bring it toward.
Yeah.
Yep, bring them closer
Why
to
she
you.
got
Bring your mic closer to you, Janine. Lift it up over your coffee.
What's up, you guys? We are back, and we have our beautiful guest in the
Look
building.
at this with their beautiful
How
red
are
on.
you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks
Yes.
for having us.
Yes, of course, we have Miss Janine. She is head of the Cotillion this year, right? You are on
One
the
of three co-chairs.
co-chair,
Yes.
right? Of
Mhm.
the Cotillion. Then Miss Cliffy actually has a daughter
Yes.
that is going to be a part of the Cotillion. They were in the building the other day doing their interviews. I just got done editing all of them. And how was I acting when I was editing them? What was I doing?
You was just,
I was
oh,
like,
these
"Oh."
babies. Oh, they
I'm
cute.
laughing and I'm like, oh,
was
that's
just
what she
into
said.
it.
I was so into it because it was just so sweet hearing what they had to say. Like they're young ladies, and then just the way they're speaking with this etiquette and just talking about their experience. They really loved it. One of the questions was, what advice did you have for anyone that wanted to do the Cotillion next year, or when it comes again? And they shared some really, really beautiful things. And it's just nice to see girls like supporting other girls, and they wanted to do this to better themselves, but then to just meet other girls, right? And I thought that was so cute.
I'm
it's so cool because a lot of them are on cheerleading teams, and they're active, but they're like, I want to meet some girls that are on this level, on a different kind of level. That's good. I love that. So talk to us, Janine. Talk to us about the Cotillion. First, I want to know a little bit of history, because I know there is some. And I think it's so fascinating when you told us when we had our meeting. So I want you to share with the people about the history of the Cotillion and the importance of it coming back.
Okay. So it started back in the 70s, early 70s. And I know a little bit about this because my mom was one of the founders of the Cotillion.
Wow.
So the organization was called the Yokettes.
Okay.
And they were the female counterpart to the Frontiers organization.
Okay.
And they came up with this concept, actually it was my mom, because of the Greek cotillions.
Oh, wow.
And they said, we need something for our girls. Sorry for my back.
Yeah.
So they said, we need something for our girls. And so they started the Cotillion in 1974. The Yokettes then expanded into what was called the Coordinating Council, but it was the same group, a different name.
Okay.
And they ran it from 1974 to 2013, 2014.
Wow.
At that point, there was a 10-year break. And because the ladies from the Yokettes had gotten older, they wanted to turn it over, but there wasn't an organization to turn it over to.
Wow.
So there was a 10-year break where our girls weren't accounted for. That's how I'll say it. And so in 2022, we had the Cotillion, a dawn of a new beginning. And then it just didn't catch on, and we missed 23 and 24. And then our president of the Delta organization at that time asked myself and another person to please chair it so that we could be a continuing force. We agreed to do it, and we brought Yvonne in, and that's a whole different story from Leela Green, and actually formalized the collaboration, because it was an informal collaboration in 2022. So we actually formalized the collaboration. And as a result of that, we're back. We intend to remain, and that's kind of the history.
Oh, I love that. That is so beautiful. I love that so much. Thank you for bringing it back. I did have the opportunity to go to one last year. So you said it was canceled 2024, but there was one last year, right?
Not Stark County. Did you go in Akron?
No, I thought there was a Cotillion last year.
2022.
Where was I at?
Nope.
Are you thinking about the 2022 one?
Maybe it was that.
That's
Maybe
the last
it was.
one we had.
There was a girl named Celebrity.
Yes,
that was 2022.
Oh, Danny.
Yikes.
Years are going by fast.
Years are going
and
by
the years
so
kept
fast.
rolling on.
Wow.
Yes, that was
Okay.
2022.
Man.
Wow. But that was at the end of the, oh man, I am all messed up.
That's okay.
That's all right.
We've had a lot of time warp since the
Yeah.
pandemic.
So talk to us about, give me some behind the scenes, right? The girls came here and did some interviews, and we had some of the mothers doing some voiceovers. But tell us a little bit about what the girls have been able to experience so far.
The different events that they've had.
Yes.
Okay, we started out with a golf clinic.
Ooh.
I think one of our debutantes had golfed before.
Okay.
Most of them, their exposure was, what's that golf place?
A little
people
putt
go-
putt?
No, the other one.
Topgolf.
Topgolf.
Okay.
They had
The
top
Topgolf
golf
experience. That's
but to actually
fascinating.
go out on a golf course and to actually hold a club the right way. So that was a clinic. We've had a skincare clinic.
Ooh.
We've had a clinic on applying for college scholarships.
Okay.
We had one, and for me, it was the most impactful one.
Okay.
And it was just called Let's Talk About It. And we just brought them in, and we said, we made them write it down. What do you want to talk about? What, help us understand you, and then we're going to help you understand us. So you don't think we're mean. We want you to understand we care. There's a big difference.
Right.
So in talking to them, it was very heartfelt. Learned a lot from these young ladies, and it puts things in perspective.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite session. They're going to have a high tea. That's coming up.
Okay.
What else, Mom, have they done? I say, Mom.
I can't wait to talk to Miss Clippy. I know I'm itching.
Just like that, like you said, like the in services and that Let's Talk was really pivotal, because all the girls were just like so overwhelmed. I think that a safe place to talk is so important outside of your home, and that doesn't happen a lot, because that's the reason why our girls and our kids, period, just don't feel safe to talk, to have that conversation. So that opened, and I seen like a aha moment for Joy, because I don't really release her.
So talk to us about,
I was
so
just
your
getting
daughter,
ready to
yeah. So tell the people out there who don't know your involvement in the Cotillion this year and what that's been like.
Yes.
Well, first of all, I didn't have the opportunity to be in the Cotillion in the 90s, so I was excited to give Joy an opportunity to be a part of that. And I'm a helicopter mom.
And Joy is your daughter.
Yes.
Joy is your
Yeah,
daughter.
Joy
and
is
how
my
old
daughter.
Is she?
She's a senior at
She's a senior,
McKinley.
okay.
Today is senior night.
Yay.
So
All
you see,
right.
I got my buttons on.
Okay,
I'm ready.
represent.
That's
Yes.
Field of Field House. We
Yes,
ready.
Field of Field
Field
House.
of
We
Field
just
House.
told them
Yes,
about
we're
it.
Show some
excited
love.
about tonight. So it's like, just like a super lunch for her today. But her being a senior at early college, and just, all the great things. This was like an extra add to her as a growth. And I love how they called it Violets in Bloom, because it's kind of like a blooming launch, enter into society. And that really is the whole purpose, entering into society. And me as a mother, and Danielle kind of knows me, I'm like all over the place with my kids. I don't release them to too many people. So to know the women that are on the council, the committee, at first I was apprehensive because I want to know who's pouring into, my children and all the end services. You're giving information.
Yeah.
So their vision lined up with what I'm teaching Joy. And each session she went from golf, and I'm like, you gonna like, she was like, and then when she came back, she's like, oh, this is fun. I would, I would want to do golf again. So now I'm like, okay, we got to get some clubs. I might have to
Right. You gotta
show
get
what I,
right.
working with. And then the conversation about just chatting, just learning how to talk, having a conversation, being okay to cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Outside of your mother, we're sending our kids off. I'm sending Joy, and she's going to show tonight where she's going to school. I'm wearing it tonight.
My God.
I'm wearing the information tonight. I haven't told anybody.
I'm looking like it's on
So
right
no,
now.
it's not on.
Oh my goodness.
But just praying and saying, okay, I need to be able to release my daughter to feel safe, to talk to other women. And my mom's not here. She doesn't have that grandmother. Her paternal grandmother is not here. So I really was all that she had.
Yes.
And to release her to these women, to pour, to mentor.
Yes.
And I had to feel safe.
Yeah.
And they made me feel safe.
Yeah.
They included me in the emails. They allowed me. And honey, I was emailed it. They know me. Like, what's going on? I need understanding, because I'm like, this is huge.
Yeah.
And the village spoke. And they were like, no, this is like, she got some extra aunties. And when they said that to me, it was just like a word that we say, but it meant something to me. Because I know that my daughter has someone to text if she's in Toledo and she can't talk to me. So the Cotillion is bigger than the gown.
I love it.
It's bigger than that.
It's bigger than a dance.
It's
It's bigger
bigger
than a
than that.
gown. It's bigger than that day, that moment that
Yes,
people
sir.
will see.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot underneath the surface. As in life, there's so much more that happens underneath the surface that people don't see. People don't see the practice and preparation that goes on in somebody's life before they become the thing they become. Much like parenting, much like your daughter coming into the world, and people may see her and not know all the things that you do at home to prepare your children to be successful. And the Cotillion is a beautiful way to display it.
Yes.
Much like a wedding is a beautiful place to display love. And we're on Valentine's Day, and you have a wedding and everybody celebrates, but there's a lot of work that goes into having a successful preparation for marriage and then a successful marriage. So I love you saying that. And I love that the Cotillion is doing that because people wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know. My wife wants our daughter to do the Cotillion next year. She'll be a junior.
Oh, good.
And she's really excited about it. My bubs, Savannah, next year.
Awesome.
But it's really cool to hear that it's not just get ready for a little dance and have your friend boy walk you out there and stuff. You know, she got a friend boy. She got a friend boy. But.
I actually have a story about Joy that I just want to share.
She got a friend boy. Not a boyfriend. He's a friend boy.
Story
he brought
about
us some
Joy. I had the pleasure of being able to be her cheer coach, and we went to a cheer camp for high school cheer, and cheer camp is all about bonding and all kind of fun stuff, learning, but it's all about bonding, right? And so we were doing a bonding exercise where all of the girls from different schools kind of showed what they did for home games, so like their band chants and the national anthem. What do they do for that kind of stuff, right? And Joy has always been a really shy girl, very shy, but she is so smart and she's so passionate. So at cheer camp, they asked the girls to kind of sing the national anthem because the song wasn't working. So one girl sang it from a different school and was like, "Oh, that was so good." And then another girl sang it, "Oh, that was so good." And then Joy popped up. And we were like, "Oh, she can sing? Wait a second, hold on. But she can sing? Can she sing?" Because, you know, I was a little nervous, like, wait, can she sing? Like, don't get the mic if you can't sing, girl.
That's right.
So she starts singing, and I FaceTimed Cliffy because I knew that was a moment that, first of all, I wanted her to witness it because I knew how Joy was.
Yeah.
And so as I'm FaceTiming her, and here I am like, and she on the phone, we both just crying, watching Joy sing. I was amazed at her voice, but I was just more amazed at her courage to get up and do that. I can sing, but I never picked up nobody's mic, especially at cheer camp with everybody, and just sang on the spot. And she did a beautiful job, and I just think it just showed me as a coach and as somebody in her life, it just showed me the work that was being done from a mom too. Like you, I saw you cry. You do an amazing job with your kids, all of them. And Joy is so special. And I say that because even having, seeing Joy on a cheer team with other girls, she stood out. And when you talked about her in that video about, maybe just not being able to make the team because of just any circumstance, nothing, her grades, the way that her teacher spoke about her, the way that she was, the way she carried herself, she is the epitome of what it means to be a cheerleader, what it means to be a leader, what it means to just be a respectful young woman. She stood out.
Wow.
Like she really stood out. And I know Joy, she would do great things post-graduation, post-Cotillion. And I know that within these girls, I know she's just learning so much. And I know that she's now able to pour in to others the way that she was poured into. I just know it. I know it. So kudos to you as a mom, because being a coach and being around some of these young women, it's kind of sad to kind of see what our youth is facing, what they're going through, and just their response to what they're going through, their response to it. Some of it is not always positive.
Right.
We're dealing with a lot right now, especially as young Black women. Our I'm gonna choke that. But
I know they're crying on my
I know, Lord help me.
All right, I know, right.
Back to the Cotillion, right? When these girls came in here, a lot of them were shy to get on the camera. But when they started to speak, I'm like, what the heck? You so shy? What was you shy for? Yeah. But I know it's a testament of what they have been experiencing in the Cotillion. Throughout this process.
Yeah. If I can share,
please.
It's interesting that you say that because we, at the very beginning of the process, we had them put together a brochure about themselves, and we had a session on that. And so they're all sitting there like, well, I don't do anything. Well, I don't have anything to write. And this brochure was put together to introduce them to people to buy ads and things for them. So I'm sitting and listening, and I said, well, just tell me a typical day. Well, by the time I get done with school and then I have to go to practice and then I have to come home and I have to do this, I said, okay, so you are pursuing an education. And then what did you say you do? Well, then I got to go to practice because you intend to be perfect and good, so you practice what you do. And then I have to come home and I have to do my homework, and then you come home and you study so that you can excel. By the time I help them with words, then the other one, Nyla's one of our I don't do anything, all I do is work. You don't do anything. All you do is work. I said, you're the one that got some money. I said, you're the one that got
right.
I said, working is not anything to frown on. That's a good way to use your time.
Right.
So now I got her saying, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the type of person who has a hustle. I'm going to get my money. So I told them, you quit saying, I'm just.
Yes.
You say I am. And you say I do. You don't say I have to. You say I love to. I want to. So we just give them a sense of self-esteem that's in them, but they don't realize it. When we change a word here or there and they think about the perspective,
that's exactly
I said, this is much stronger for you to say that I work because I want better things in life, because I want to help my family, because I'm saving for a car, because I'm saving for college, than to say I don't do anything, I just work. So I just the way that's the kind of thing that we do with these young ladies, is help them develop the way that they're going to go out and do their elevator speeches.
I love that.
The way they're going to introduce themselves in society. And that's what this is all about.
I love that.
And we
Changing
love
the
the moms.
narrative.
The moms are helping us achieve our goals.
And you know what? Some of the moms, when they came in here, they were in that room, and some of them are having their own breakthroughs. Just, it's nerve-wracking sometimes to do these kind of things. Not everyone wants to get on the mic and talk. Nobody wants to be in front of a camera. It takes a certain person to just want to do that, right? So these are these are mothers of these beautiful girls, and they're coming in because their daughters are being part of the Cotillion. Now I have to do a voiceover, but they were having such breakthrough moments with Lucas and Olivia in those rooms. They were going in nervous and walking out like looking refreshed and filled up and confident, like smiling, like really went in nervous and were coming out laughing. And that's the power of Lucas Live Media.
I like that.
But I love that you're changing the narrative and getting these girls to think about themselves in a different way, a different light. Because sometimes that's all you need is just to hear a certain word.
That is so
to just
true.
change your perspective.
I love that.
Right? Like I really love that. So we talk about these girls and doing the Cotillion. What kind of, anybody out there that's like, I love this and I want my daughter to be a part of this, what are recommendations, requirements, what are you looking for girls that want to be a part of the Cotillion in the years to come?
We're looking for young ladies that are involved in their communities, in their schools, who take their academics seriously and who are looking for the aunties, because they're getting ready to leave that nest where they've been taken care of and protected, and they're getting ready to leave and they're going to a whole new world. And so
why am I getting emotional about that?
I know, Lord, it's bad. I had a dream about my son going to prom, and I about woke up crying like, whoa.
And he's
only 6.
But yeah, the point is
I can't.
They're leaving their nest, and so we want young ladies who understand that because they're young. They're 17 and 18, but they need to understand they're going to go into this whole world. And so we need young ladies who understand that and don't want to just sit around in Canton and say, well, now I'm grown, I can go to the club. No, that's not your limit.
Thank you.
That's not anywhere near your limit. So we do need a certain type of young lady that doesn't want that to be her limit, that wants to soar. And so we just help guide that path.
I love that.
But there are requirements in terms of the number of ads that you have to get and the number of tickets that you have to sell. You do have to wear your beautiful gown. So if you're, more the athletic type, that's okay. You got to put on a gown because you're a young lady. And if you never wear one again, we were talking about that while we were waiting, you need to know how to wear a gown.
Yeah.
Because no matter where you go in life, there's going to be an event that requires formal wear.
Yes.
And you shouldn't be uncomfortable doing it. You don't have to like it, but you have to know how to do it. So that's the kind of young lady that we're looking for. And then, people kind of hesitate because it's expensive. And it's not expensive because we're making money on. Let me be clear. We make no money. This is for scholarships. All the money we make either goes towards expenses or scholarships. So it costs money to make money.
Right.
So they're like, you got to get this amount of money in ads? Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, but wait a minute. Before you panic, I want you to call the lady that does your nails. I want you to call the vet that keeps your dog when you go out of town. I want you to call that person that you babysat for. And let's do a grassroots campaign. You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
You get that
Absolutely.
But it
and
teaches
it's
them
not a
such.
lot. But they need to learn that because it just sounds like
it sounds
astronomical.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
And it's really not that big of a deal.
Right. Oh, I love that. I love that. And then still instilling them things that I was just thinking about my grandma in formal wear, like making sure your bra straps ain't showing, making sure, we got to make sure that we're teaching our girls that because a lot of our babies will come out and they don't know.
Right.
Like, I don't want to see your bra strap in the back. But they just don't know.
Right.
So being able to be a part of this and just learn that etiquette and just that formal, yes, love that. So talk about money. I know we're doing some fundraisers and we're calling out classes. Talk about that and tell me what class are we on? I see some names. I was like, oh, there we go. I know the people.
Right. Did you see what I wrote?
Yeah.
Yes. So what we did, and I call it Imagine If. We did this campaign where we asked all former debutantes in Stark County to please donate $100 or whatever they can afford.
Okay.
Now, let me break that down just a little bit. There were, if you add in 2022 and this year, that's about 41 cotillions.
Okay.
And in each of these
Classes
cotillions,
of cotillions.
cotillions. And the people are around because 74 wasn't that terribly long ago. Our inaugural class was in 74. Each cotillion had a minimum of 5 people. I did a rough count of how many people have been in the cotillion, and if I'm not mistaken, it was 459.
Wow.
Or 5. It was either 4 or 559. And I said, if each one of these people gave $100, that foundation could help us sustain. Because one of the problems, I think, is we shouldn't have to start over every year. And we certainly shouldn't have to go asking for sponsors every year and it's same sponsors. People get tired. But if the former debutantes each gave us 100, just 100 or whatever you can afford, that foundation can be invested because I'm guessing it would be about $54,000. We could make money on it, and each new class that comes in pretty much pays for their class.
How cool.
The problem is we can never get ahead. And so this campaign, we rolled it out by year, and some of the classes have been very responsive and some haven't been at all. So it's still out there.
It's still
if
out
you
there.
didn't do it, and it can be whatever amount you want. So it doesn't have to stop at 100. If you can afford more, we'll take it.
Right. And these are for
know
scholarships.
That it's not for us personally. It's so that we don't ever have a 10-year gap again for these young ladies because they need us. And we need to take responsibility for our women.
And there's so many
our
things.
Young ladies.
I love that. There's so many things that we say, why don't they teach this in school? I'm one of the biggest people who say, why don't they teach this in school? The reality is there was no school once upon a time. There was a village. And the village taught the kids what they needed to know to grow up in the world. And so as a part of the village, you have to bring your resources together. So this is a great resource. It's a great thing for these young ladies to learn. And as a former member of that part of the village, how hard is it to give back to that, knowing the value it gave to you? So you're replanting a seed. Like a watermelon came from a seed, and inside of the watermelon is a lot of seeds. So take some of the seeds that you've gotten because of it. You've become the woman you are now. Take some of them seeds out and give your seed back so that someone else can grow into something great. So
That's good.
That's good, ain't it? That's good. You didn't hear
we all have to do that. We all got to do that. We all have to do that in all areas of life. We miss the opportunity to give back and keep the cycle going. That's what was meant to happen. And we get so upset, especially now. Government's cutting this, government's cutting that. I always think God had a plan beyond government. He planned to government. The government is on his shoulders. So if people just did what people do, there's lessons they're learning. You're in tears thinking about what your daughter learned in here. The school was never going to teach her those things. That was not the plan.
The school wasn't going to make you cry.
The school ain't going to make you cry.
Angry tears.
You're right. You're just glad it's over. No, but
no, not all. I shouldn't say
no,
that,
I know. But they go through the
wonderful
process
educators.
of things in school. And anyway, so I digress. But we have a role to play, and things like this are important. And we can look at it like it's extra. But these extra experiences can change the course of these young people's lives. Affluent people give their children affluent experiences. And that's why they grow up and do affluent things. Because they've gone to cotillions and they've put on gowns and they know how to show up in these rooms. And when people start choosing people for higher positions, they looking at the one who know how to walk in there with their chest up and their head up and they know how to do it. Where did they learn it? They took them into those rooms, and you guys are teaching these young ladies how to do it. So we need to invest in it. So it makes sense.
Yeah, so if anybody is out there that's been a part of the Cotillion and you have seen all of the classes donating.
And anybody who wants to donate, right? We could donate. Anybody can donate.
Yes.
So yeah.
I don't want to see another 10-year gap. I do want to see our girls continue doing this because you're right. We're not being taught these kind of things in schools. And some of the parents have just, it's not like when I know it's not like when you guys were kids, but not like when I was a kid too. I think it was a little more strict, and we, as women, we just knew cross your legs, sit up straight, wear, put your jewelry on and do your thing and be a lady, right? And I feel like a lot of that we're losing it, but with things like this, I'm sure we're gonna get it back. And right now, we do see a lot of successful Black women out there that are doing the thing, that are poised, that are professional, that are very articulate and they can speak well. So we want to keep growing that community, and we want them to come right from here, from Canton, Ohio. Stark County, come from Stark County.
Like your lovely young daughter who's doing big things.
Yes,
Janine.
she was just on here a little bit ago. Yes, out to Brooklyn.
Shout out to her.
She's doing beautiful things because she just had a beautiful mother, a leader. Somebody
she was raised right.
Yes, she was.
She out here back in school again, learning some more, doing some things.
Even in high school, when she went to Glen Oak, I went to McKinley, but I just, I knew her, and she was always so poised and just the way that she is now. She's always been like that, and obviously that is a great thanks to her parents, you and her father. So great job. Great job for that too, right?
Yes.
So the Cotillion is happening in March. Let the people know where they can get their tickets, what the date is, what the time is, what to expect, all of those things as we wrap it up.
Okay, so Sunday, March 16th at the Doubletree in downtown Canton. Tickets are $75. We have an online ability to purchase, or you can contact me or any of the Cotillion members, and we can get a hard copy ticket to you. We'd love to see you there. We can still take some advertisements for this year's book, but only for the next 2 days.
Okay.
So get your ads
Y'all better get in there.
Right.
Okay.
And I don't know.
All right. Now, Miss Cliffy, I do have a surprise for you. So the other day, you were on Facebook and you wanted to give somebody a hug because of the work that she was doing. And she came here today to give you that hug right here on Lucas Live News.
This is Jen Folliard, who has been.
Come on over.
Jen was on our show last week. Let's get the camera over there. Jen was on our show last week. I know. Jen was on our show.
It is so amazing. Thank you.
Don't make me cry. Thank you.
Thank God.
Can we get the
for you.
You
camera?
could just pan it
Oh
over.
my
You could just
gosh.
pan it over.
So I definitely want to link with you.
Absolutely.
I definitely
Just
want
show him.
to.
Just pan it over. Just
There
go
you
for
go.
it.
Gosh,
When Jen saw this, so just to tell the story,
I read and listened. I was like, look,
Let's
is
pull
like
that mic up.
kingdom. That's like
pull that mic.
God's
No,
heart.
Yeah.
What you're
Yeah.
doing.
Now that we can give him that.
Oh my gosh, Danny.
All right, yes. No, so here's what happened.
It was me.
Yeah.
Oh,
you did. It was all her.
So you guys can join. So
Yeah,
Come on over.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'll slide you over here. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
giving that to you.
Oh,
I'm giving that to you.
That is everybody in? Okay, they're in.
Well, so I saw you post that last week. Because I do the Jenny Can page. I'm not very good at it, but I do it. So when you had shared it, it showed me, and I was like, oh, I want to meet her. Because you posted it that you just wanted to give me a hug. And I just thought that was the sweetest thing because this is my ministry. This is my purpose. And I know that. It's not always fun, and you do not get an attaboy. So it just meant a lot that you had even recognized it.
Thank you for that. There's so many people that are clogged up. I know you gotta go.
No,
No,
we're
we're
fine.
So many
We're
people
fine.
that are clogged up and ashamed and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
want help, and we think, oh, they're nasty, they're this. No, they're
It's
not.
It's not that. It's more of a
No,
mental
they're
health.
not. I've done
They just need
evangelism and
help.
I've seen these houses, and they're
Right.
so ashamed.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh my
she
God.
does that.
Yes, she
Oh,
helps
that's
people who are
Yes.
hoarding. Yes, Jen.
Meet you.
Oh, very
Yes,
nice.
yes.
Yes, thank you.
This is Jen Boyard from
Yes.
Jenny Can Cleaning.
Yes, thank
She was
you.
on our show last week.
Man.
And we talked about the
awesome.
fact that she's helping people.
Okay,
Part of her
right.
business is you can hire her if you have a relative or you are a person who has been hoarding or dealing with that. You don't know how to climb out of that. You don't know how to get out of that. You don't know how to get your loved one out of that. Or unfortunately, a loved one has passed away and that house is now more than you know how to tackle.
Yeah.
And you're already maybe dealing with the grief of losing that loved one. And you're like, there's some things in there maybe we value, but I can't even get to the things we value because I don't know how to dig through the trash or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Jen can help you. You can hire her company, and it is a ministry to her. She does not go in there to judge you. She goes in there to help you, to serve you. Whoever you are out there, if you're in need of that service, you guys can reach out to her. She was our guest on the show last week, and Cliffy saw a video that Danny shared about it, and she said, I want to give this lady a hug. And Jen reached out to me and said, I'd love to give her a hug. And I said, we can figure it. I said, she's going to be on our show. And I said, well, you should come on, and here we are.
So
Oh
what was
Yeah.
funny, Lucas, is when I caught like the middle.
Okay, of the show.
And so I kept hearing her say Jen, what is it,
Jenny Can Cleaning Company.
I kept thinking she was saying Jenny Craig.
She said she's helping people lose weight and
Right.
clean out.
Yeah, and clean house.
And I was thinking, why is this lady on here talking about losing weight in the middle of all this?
Right.
And it took me a while to pull it together.
Right, Jenny
Yeah.
But then, as you guys were talking, it came back. I'm like, oh, she wasn't saying Jenny Craig.
No.
She can get you together. Jenny
Yes.
can.
Thank you. Thank
She
you.
can clean you out.
And then I did catch on when she
Yes.
started talking about not judging people.
Yes.
And I think that's
huge.
wonderful
Yeah.
because I do think that there's an issue.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm not
absolutely.
saying it's totally negative, totally positive. I don't know. I don't know that field.
Yeah.
But there is an issue. And for someone to, just like the Cotillion,
Yeah.
to open up, understand there's an issue, and go to that person's place
Absolutely.
is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
So can I hug you too?
Oh, this is amazing.
It's
This
love
is
day,
beautiful.
guys.
It's love day. And we got love here.
I got my John.
True love.
Okay, right. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
It's all about
Yes.
love.
Today is
Oh my
all
gosh.
about love.
Yes.
This is
This
beautiful.
is beautiful.
We really cannot wait for to see these girls
Yeah.
in these beautiful dresses and feeling good about themselves. You know, as women, we just want to feel good about ourselves, right? And it is nice to get dressed up and put them pearls on and get our hair done and put the dress on and feel beautiful as a
And
woman.
have your presenter. Because the men
Yes.
are
Oh,
dashing.
right. Yes. Shout out
Yes,
to
you
the
gotta forget
men.
about the fellas.
You know what?
Are
Those
gonna
are
be
young
there
men,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Those are
Yes.
young men, and
And they're learning.
Yes.
They're allowed
Yes,
to
they
come
are.
to many of the sessions.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
love that.
Like the college preparatory financial, that some were in attendance, and we invite them to many of the sessions.
Love it.
We had a luncheon to teach etiquette. And, you know, and it's not just where does the fork go.
Right.
It's how do you treat the waitress. It's not, it's like, she didn't cook the food. Don't be mean to her. And we asked the waitresses that were there, how does that make you feel? And they said, you know, it's not our fault. We're just trying to serve you and do our best. So it's just a whole experience. So the guys too, I don't want to leave them out.
Right,
And
I love
thank
that.
you guys. Because you've helped us, you've pubbed
You
it.
sure have.
You're gonna
We'll be there.
promote it, you're gonna be there.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
we appreciate you.
Yes,
It's our pleasure.
yes, it
We're
really
excited
is.
to be a
It
partner.
really is. You guys are all doing great things
Yes.
with your businesses, your ministries, your just
Yes.
who you are as people. All of you.
This community is
This
really
whole-
fortunate
this
to have
community,
all of you.
really, truly, truly. You know, even Miss Cliffy, I've known you since I was a kid. You
Aw.
know, I told just as a kid, just you always pouring that love into us. No lie. Like since a kid, I felt that. Me and Javante have always talked about that. Like you've always poured. We take our babies to you. Like my baby was going. I would never ever on this earth trust my son to be in somebody's home ever. But you felt like family. You are family. You are family.
It's a wonderful
I
home-based
know.
child care center. Yes.
She has an in-home child care center because she loves the way she does. And same with you, Jenny. Like the cleanings, but then the hoarder cleanings. Like again, we talked about it on the show, and it's just you are such a help. I mean, I think social media really showed us that there's a problem. That people are experiencing something, that people go through stuff. Yeah. I mean, when you see the condition of the houses, that didn't happen overnight. No. That is happening over time. So that means these people have been struggling for a while. Yeah. And I think you just giving them that safe place to say, I need help. Yeah. And then what people don't know is that you do the extra work. You're like you find the other resources, right?
That is true. Yeah, that's beautiful.
They come to you and ask for cleaning, but they might need upkeep.
More.
They might need
toiletries. Health services. They might need.
Right.
Yeah. Who knows?
And it was already hard enough for them to come to you and say, hey, I need help. My house it needs clean.
But you became that trusted advocate, that person
and
for them.
And there's other things that you do. You don't tell them, here's a number. Right. You call the number. Yeah. Wow. Right? Yeah. You don't tell them.
I would never send anybody that I did not know, like, or trust. Ever.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
So I don't put them in my home. They're not going in yours.
Wow.
I know that's right. I love
it. Her crew, if she sends her crew in there, there's somebody she would have in her home.
Yes, right. And it's love day. So then one more. So Miss Janine, you too. Again, we talked about this being a 10-year gap and not coming back. And you seen it fit in yourself to say, I'm going to do something, though. I have to bring this back. You've seen the need. And these girls are going to benefit so much from this. Like I said, I knew Celebrity, the girl that did it in 2022. She was already such a poised young lady. Yes. But I loved seeing her post Cotillion, even during the Cotillion. I worked with her mom, so I was able to see her, and I coached her, so I was able to see her in that development. So what you're doing and what the Cotillion is doing it's impactful, it's important, and we want to continue seeing this be a thing in our community. So all three of you ladies, thank you so much.
Today was special.
Yes,
we knew today we had technical difficulties when this show started. And whenever we have technical difficulties on our show in the history of Lucas Live Media, it's because something special is going to happen. Every single time they have been our best shows because something special is going to happen. And today was very special to have all of you on here, all of this love. We can have had a better Valentine's Day. It's not just love should be shared with everybody. So this was really special. I'm excited about this. We're also excited about some upcoming things on Lucas Live News. We are going to be having the mayor or his communications director on once a month coming up soon. We have a sports segment that's going to be coming up each week. We have a lot of wonderful things. Danny, I want to thank you for all the work you do to make this show happen each week. She is the executive director. She is not just the host. She is the executive director of Lucas Live News. All of this happens because of her. Our set moved over, and all of this is different, and all of this is happening. I just come here, okay? I just make sure the lights stay on. I just show up and make sure the lights stay on. So thank you so much for everything you're doing to make this happen.
Thank you guys again for being on the show. Absolutely. And we'll see you guys tonight at the Field House. We're filling up the Field House. Okay? We're filling up the Field House. Yes. $10 gets 4 people in. So don't meet us there, beat us there.
Let's go.
We'll see you guys next Friday on Lucas Live.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.